Football League. Brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team, the Carolina Panthers. On the right sideline is Sean McVay. His guys putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied to this point. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers' Dave Canales. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
That last run got 4. So here comes 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Young. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams will race up to a quick 7-0 edge. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach, his Panthers heading back onto the field. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10.
22 needle.
Off the play pick. Here's Young.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes again. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needs to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here comes the Aussie Cameron Johnston to punt. As he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself. Their rookie quarterback.
Anytime you cross the 500-yard threshold in a single game, Mike, you're clearly doing something right. They did not have an answer for him or this offense at all last week, and now it's up to this defense to see if they can cool off this hot arm. The good news, they've had all week to watch and come up with a game plan to take away some of the areas that he had success in last week. If you accomplish something like that against this guy, it's going to be a lot easier said than done.
To throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Rams first down. Throwing now from the gun. On the move left. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Rams first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down. Keep the drive alive.
And the Rams are going to have first and goal. Try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
I don't care. I don't care.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Third and goal. He'll get this out wide, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Rams. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. And with that touchdown pass, he draws even with the Hall of Famer Peyton Manning. Most touchdown passes in a single season. They share the record now with 55 each. This taken at the 5. Oh, and he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach. His Panthers heading back onto the field. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Let's start digging out soon. We'll begin this drive, first and 10. Here we go, back. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And they gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3. Leggett in motion. On second down, Young. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Here now, third and 5. Receiver in motion, going right. From the gun here on third down, it's Young. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. And he's going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. And, boy, did he ever.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Rams will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with first and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the of yards on the play. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Young. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 1st and 10. Now Young. That's to the rookie from Arizona, Tedero McMillan.
11 more yards. That's another Panthers first down.
On play action. Young. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 8.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Young. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
Here's Young to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Here's Cameron Johnston now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the ground, the 1st down run. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward. 4 pickups for half.
I need to instant replay that shit.
Next window.
Get on me, nigga. You thought you was gonna get me? Hey. You thought you was gonna get me?
Warren on the tackle.
Oh, good ass.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3.
Hey, nigga, don't push my feet.
Boom.
Bitch ass.
They're on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
That's out for the flat, and it's complete. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Anchorage. First down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Rams.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up there to OBJ. And he'll move this ball
My lord, for
way
10
down
minutes.
into the red zone.
It's 10 minutes, so
The 20-yard line. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one.
You sure you set a timer?
We are through 1. The Rams out to the early lead and will return to Charlotte in a moment.
Hey, Justin. Will you bring me that Mountain to bring me that Mountain Dew up front.
Second quarter now,
Will you bring me that
Rams in
Mountain Dew?
control of the football
Yeah.
as they've got it with 1st and 10.
They all bouncing around like they're fucking dumb.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Thank you, darling.
Second and 4.
My fucking foot hurts. Like a bitch. Motherfucker.
That nigga dumb.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it up, and he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Anchorage. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Rams are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Open man, downfield is Liget. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Young. They go back to Liget. He's got another one. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 41, it's 2nd and 1.
Come on, set.
1-yard line.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, set. Room 32.
To throw is Young. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Rams stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach. His Panthers heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
60 reps. 60 reps.
To throw is Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
What time they come in?
At the 45-yard line.
I'll be there too.
Ready, go. 50.
To throw, Young. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Probably might close early. I don't know.
From the 44-yard line. Here's second
We
and
might.
8.
And I'll be here till at least 4.
From the gun, it's Young. It's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Tremble comes in motion.
I remember I said, man, what
Yeah,
the
you know
fuck
how
is
she
Wally
is.
World?
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On first and 10, here's Young. They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. And he's blocked up after a gain of 6 on first down.
Set, ready.
They'll go play action with Young. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yellow.
Now Young. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On fourth down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Panthers are on the board now here in this second quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will go all the way. Odell Beckham Jr.
She
Touchdown.
can't say that like she's a minor.
He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year. That's the big one. Touchdown pass number 56 on the year. He breaks Peyton Manning's all-time mark. Manning threw 55 in 2013. That record goes down here. The extra point is good. And the Rams stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll do so with first and 10.
Check pitch.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 25, here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
Now Dowdle. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 17 yards on that play. It's a Carolina first down.
And these are the explosive runs that opened everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Jalen Carter in for the sack, and that's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Throwing on second down, Young. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Panther first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
Hope that stuff down ridiculously.
Green.
You want me to put some bread sticks in for you?
Back to the air, it's Young. That's caught. It's Tremble. Third, they need 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
33. Yellow.
Here's Young. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Carolina. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. Rams offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. And he's got it to the 14-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Rams.
Everything's done inside. I got waste done. The safe is 5,000.
Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete.
It was
The
Moore's
defender
hotel.
right there with him.
Chris told
It
Moore
brings
not
up
to stay in
second
and give it to
down.
one of the managers.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him
Saturday,
struggle to
works
come
Saturday,
down with
works
catches
Sunday,
like that
works Sunday too.
all too
They
often.
asked me
And
if I wanted it.
when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the
Works
hit's
Saturday.
coming, but guess what?
Right?
It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch
Comes in at
than it
2:30.
does after a drop.
He works free. Right side.
And she's gonna work third shift. I should work a third shift
And he's
too.
going to take this all the way to the house. 86
They
yards.
asked me, and I was like, I was 7
Touchdown,
minutes
Los
up the road.
Angeles.
She lives in Reedsville. You know what I mean? If you can't get out, all you
The
gotta do is
extra
call me.
point.
I'm right up the road.
And good. And the Rams add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line.
Sunday morning.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
We're talking about it Saturday. Or Saturday.
Young to throw on first down.
These rules for the receivers are
Hi, sweetie.
green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the
Not for sure
quarterback,
yet.
you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone, I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your
We won't do
chest.
nothing
That
until everything's good.
nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're
We don't know if
open,
we're gonna have third
stay
shift or not
open,
yet.
that's the stuff that makes a lot
It all
of these
depends on
offenses
the
so difficult to
weather.
defend.
I work at 7 to 4 Saturday. And then Sunday, you can't log
On
out
first
down
down
again.
is Young. This offensive line just has no answers right
It
now.
should be, I
It's
believe it
another
until
sack.
11. I just changed it.
On second down, Young. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around,
I just
but
changed
it
that
falls incomplete.
because I ran
Third
and
and long.
flight. Well, Regina called and got her flight switched. My husband's taking her up tomorrow at 5:55.
That is taken.
That way we're not
The 10.
fighting when they're trying to go get her.
And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. The Rams offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side,
What I do is thinking is the sand
We've had a lot of
and
success
real hot water
throwing
and
the
then
ball
take
early. Look
the
at the numbers.
soap. Yep.
Already up over 200 passing yards.
I've got a blister on the bottom of my foot. Yeah, you can't clean it until, you're not supposed to clean it until 11. You can pull it like
They'll
10
look
minutes
to
or
throw.
maybe that's it.
Flush to his left.
My fucking foot hurts. That's the only thing.
It's number 2. And a little chance to talk things over after picking up that first
I
down.
got, well, I don't clock out a lot. Fucking Urban had to clock me out the other day. Oh, my foot. I'm gonna go home and pop this damn thing. Go home and get tired of doing it.
Looks like movement over there on the
I
left
put
side.
that George
And
as a
flag
race name
is
is
down.
125. Where'd she go?
He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy Turkey Day indeed as we wrap up John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. Let's roll. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin with the reigning, defending Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And it's the Rutgers running back, Kyle Monungai. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. Why don't we go over to Charm City now, check in on the Ravens as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Jamar Chase. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Bengals keep it rolling. They get their 6th straight victory here. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Patrick Mahomes going Hollywood.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Rams offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Now they'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. He'll go back to Odell. They connect again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Panthers' 2-yard line.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
Let's go now.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Anchorage. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
The score, Rams 56.
And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
First down. First and goal, Rams.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Rams. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season.
Panthers 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach. His Panthers heading back onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Set. Blue 30.
From the gun, it's Young. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. The extra point is up and through. Panthers cut into the lead a little bit. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught right side by Beckham. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 30. And an Anchorage first down. A gain of 30. First down, Rams.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Anchorage. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. So, rarefied air for the quarterback position. The first QB to ever throw 60 touchdown passes in an NFL season. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more.
Quick. Yellow.
They'll run with Dowdle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Leggett in motion.
60 reps. 60 reps.
A second down throw for Young. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and 10.
Yellow, ready.
Receiver in motion, headed left. From the gun here on third down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This brought in out past the 20. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced to his right. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now an option here, left side. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
At the Panthers' 32-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Rams. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Panthers take over.
The Panthers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Troy Reader. He gets in to drop him. A familiar refrain in this game. That is 12 sacks for the team. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 16.
To throw is Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Ready,
That's
ready.
good for a Panthers
Blackboard.
first down.
On play action, Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Young. That one complete to Leggett. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Tremble comes in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. This is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Headed left, buying time. He's going to run it. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35.
That's good for an Anchorage first down. A gain of 27 on the play. And an Anchorage first down.
Back to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Second and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And an Anchorage.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Rams first down. They'll look to throw. Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Anchorage first down.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second
From the 31, here is second and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
yards on the play.
And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Anchorage. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The Panthers offense and receiver Teteroa McMillan set to take over once again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
62 blue.
To throw is Young. The second down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So it's fourth down. They'll call on the punt team. That is fielded at the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. They run on the jet sweep. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
Moving left. Open man downfield. OBJ.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Forced out wide. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. That one is good. And the Rams add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The Panthers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second
Here
and
we go,
5.
set. Cut.
To throw, Young. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he will score again. Touchdown, Rams. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Young to throw on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10.
Bro, the Panthers suck.
On the bootleg, it's Young. That one out wide. Dowdle. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. A pass taken in by Dowdle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
22 yards. That's good for a Panthers.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
a shotgun. Young. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 18
Check right.
line.
The driver right side this time. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a second and 9.
Ready.
The guard.
Yellow,
Brings up second
43.
and 9.
Tremble comes in motion.
Hut, hut.
Throwing on second down. Young. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. That is hot. What a throw. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Carolina. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Moving to his left. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. He'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and goal.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. First down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Anchorage. No problem there on the extra point. And the Rams will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
Young to throw on first down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Third and 13.
Here's Young. He'll swing this out to Dowdle. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short. down. This fielded in the end zone. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back. 104 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Panthers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Young. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21.
Here's the option, running right. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Beckham now on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.